Welcome to using Explora to find resources for English studies. When you're looking for resources for English, one of the places you can start on Explora is the home screen. As we scroll through the home screen and we pass through the featured topic and the popular topics, we can see a section to explore topics. And one of the topics we can explore from here is literature and language arts. Let's go ahead and click on that category. We can see here an alphabetical listing of different topics that we can explore, including literary forms, styles and techniques, literary periods and movements, and writing. For example, let's go ahead and look at literary periods and movements. From here, you will see a range of topics spanning different time periods that are integral to the history of literature and literary writing. Let's return to the previous page. Another topic that I want to point out is literary forms, styles, and techniques. To see different literary devices, styles, storytelling, and forms and genres, let's go ahead and click on literary forms and genres. You will now see the topic page. From the topic page, you can access other available subtopic categories. So you can see here a list of different genres, such as fantasy, short stories, drama, narrative, non-fiction, persuasive, poetry, and so on. You can also see a sample of search results on the selected topic, and you have the option to view all results. So this can be a really good path to finding research. However, another way we can find research is by returning back to the home screen and utilizing the search bar on the top of our screen, or underneath research tools, there is the ability to click into general search in order to just see the search box. In our demonstration, we're going to focus particularly on dystopian fiction. So what we can do is enter some keywords to run that search. You can see that as I'm typing in my words, there is the autocomplete feature that pops up underneath in a drop-down menu. This feature anticipates your search terms, so even if you misspell a word, there will be relevant search terms that will appear in this drop-down menu. You can select from the list, or you can finish entering your keywords and click the magnifying glass to generate a list of results. Under the search box, you can see the total number of results that you're matching back to the keyword search. And on the right, you can see that the default sorting of the results is by relevance. However, you can also sort your results by date newest or by date oldest. I want to go into the topic overview. The topic overview is really useful because it gives you that background information that can help kickstart your research. So let's go ahead and click read more. As we go through the topic overview, we can see it's broken down into different paragraphs and to different headings to make it easier to access. You may also notice that some topic overviews contain links, and these links take you to other relevant topic overviews. So, for example, the dystopian fiction genre is often going hand in hand with the science fiction genre. So we might want to click on that topic overview to compare the two genres. After I click on the science fiction link, I'm immediately launched into the science fiction topic overview. Let's go back again to our dystopian genre topic overview. So this is really great information, gives us a brief history of the genre, and then it breaks down according to utopian fiction versus dystopian fiction and the differences between the two, as well as some classic examples in those genres. For example, one of the key novels that explores dystopian fiction is George Orwell's 1984. So we might want to click on that topic overview to get a good understanding of that particular novel as an example, and we can see some really good information there. Let's return back to our utopian and dystopian topic overview and scroll through some more. At the very end of the topic overview, you'll always see a bibliography that points you to other recommended resources that you may also want to explore. Whenever you're on the full text article, you do have a tools menu located to your top right-hand corner. And this is a really valuable menu that gives you lots of additional options. For example, there is a translate tool which allows you to translate to a different language using the drop-down menu. As an example, let's say I want to translate this across to French. I can select the language and it will convert that full text for me. Please note, however, that the translate tool is specific to online full text formatted articles. If we want to revert back to the original language, there is a button we can select in order to do that. In addition to the translate tool, we do have the listen option, and that provides us with the ability to listen to the article in text-to-speech format. Next to the listen feature is the bookmark or save item feature, which enables us to save items to our Explora dashboard. There is then the Cite tool. This pops open in a pop-up window and it provides us with the ability to cite the article in a range of different styles, which we can then copy to the clipboard and add to a reference list in our assignments. Next to the copy citation option is the export citation option. From the export tab, you can download the citation to a format that's compatible with EasyBib, EndNote, and other bibliographic management software. Then there is the add to project option. This is a great option to store articles that are part of the same assignment or coursework in the same place. When you click on the add to project tool, you may be prompted to sign in to your MyEBSCO account to create a project. If you see this prompt, click Sign In to continue. You will be taken to the personal user sign in page. If you don't yet have an account, click Sign Up. Fill in the fields on the Create Your Account screen. Once you have completed the fields, you can click the button Create Account. Once your account is created, you can return back to the Sign In screen and provide your login credentials. You should note the username and password you created so you can log in at a future session. Let's now click Sign In. You will now see the options available to add to project. We can either choose a project from the drop-down if we have a project already for this particular topic, or we can click New Project and provide a names for our topic. So I'm going to provide the name dystopian fiction so I can easily identify it in my dashboard. I could provide it with a due date if it's for an assignment that's due in upcoming weeks or months to keep me on track. And I could also provide a description if I would like to. So the due date and the description are optional. And then I can click Create. Once I've done that, my project will be created and my article will be now available within that project, so I can easily go back to it. Then we have the share option where I could share the article to Google Drive, Google Classroom, OneDrive, or I could generate a link to the article as well and copy that to the clipboard. And so this link that's generated, when I click on that, it takes me directly back to the article. I don't need to go from the home screen. It bypasses all that. So it's a great way to just immediately launch into the information. Next to the share option is another tab called email, where I basically can send the full text article to an email address or multiple email addresses separated with a semicolon. Lastly, there is the print option. So this is where I could either convert an article to PDF if it's an online full text, or I can also print it out to a local printer. Let's go back again. Let's review some of these other articles. So you can see there's a lot of different articles that match back to my search. If I want to, I might want to refine these results. So underneath my search box, there is a range of ways we can filter results. We could filter by peer reviewed. We could change the time limit of results. Maybe we want to see results from the past 12 months only, the past 5 years, or the past 10 years. As an example, I'm going to adjust to the past 5 years. So then the results will refresh to those that have been published in the last 5 years. We can also limit by source type as well. If we want to access all our available filters, there is the All Filters option as well. By clicking on that, it launches into a menu, a vertical menu on the right-hand side of my screen, And from here, I can see a range of different facets that if I expand them, show me different filters underneath. So I can filter by a particular database. I might want to filter by a subject, or I might even want to filter by a publication name. Now, another strategy I want to show you is that here I am, I'm searching dystopian fiction, but I might want to search another term interchangeably. So what I could do is I could type in or, which will then bring up results that contain dystopian fiction or another term. So that can expand my results. So an example is already available from the drop-down menu, which I might utilize. There's an example here to search dystopian fiction or dystopia or dystopian literature, and in fact I'm going to select that. You see that once I've selected that, my results have greatly expanded, so it's a great strategy to use if you're not getting back as many results as you would like. Another strategy you can use to expand results is to go into advanced search. This will carry across your search terms, but also provide you with some additional options. So you can use other search lines, but you can also use this all fields drop down. And as an example, I could select all text, which will indicate that I'm searching for my terms within the article's record, but also within the article's full text. So that may even expand it just that much more. Now when I load my results, you may be able to see that I have even more results. So if that's what we're after, to look through even more results, that's a great tactic. But then from there, if you think not all these results are what we're after, maybe we'll go into source type, and maybe we just want to see the magazine content, for example, and the academic journal content. So we can select both of those and apply just to narrow down to those particular source types. And then from here, we might want to go through those different articles. The next thing I want to show you is the My Dashboard option in more detail. The My Dashboard is available at any time from the column to the left of the screen. This is where you can access your projects, your saved items, your recent searches and items you've viewed. If you want to see a snapshot of all the things that are part of your dashboard that you've added to your dashboard, you can click on Overview. From here, you can easily see at a glance the different projects you've created, your saved items, your recent searches, and if you've recently viewed any full text. That does take us to the end of the session. You're now ready to go to get started with Explora to locate valuable information and research on a wide variety of English topics.